link posting time. Got a twit. And got a skeet. There we go. Alright. Let's get this started. Alright. We are now in section F. Which section F is a part of the ship that was not documented. So we came in through there. Those are bathroom lockers. And this is that same laser Kraftwerk from the last game, but heavily upgraded. So that oh punch! This is a big submarine. Like this is a submarine that was developed in the 60s, well in the 50s probably. Using stolen technology.
Liam, for reference, this submarine is as big as and functions as an aircraft carrier.
Yeah.
It's an aircraft carrier that can sink below the waves.
Yeah, like it even has a room for helicopters. Helicopters plural.
Like, this ventilation tube itself is the size of some submarines.
Yeah, like this is usually about how wide they are. They're just flatter on the bottom. Someone isn't happy.
Kommandant Fischer sagt, die Terroristen werden jeden Augenblick mit dem U-Boot auftauchen. Sie müssen.
So, I think, like, I've never actually looked into the practical reason why they don't build submersible aircraft carriers. But my guess is that they'd probably be just the biggest fucking boondoggle.
Yeah, they'd be hilariously huge and impractical.
It just seems like you'd need twice as much technology as already on an aircraft carrier on a ship that's the same size, and the only places you could like sacrifice that would be hangar space.
And the bigger something is, the more effort it takes to sink it.
Not really. Like, if it's supposed to be a pressurized tube. Like, it feels like the depth charge that takes out a normal-sized U-boat would also take out this fucker. And depth charges are cheap as fuck. It's a barrel of TNT. I don't know, it just feels like a Zeppelin in that it's like a really big boondoggle that's really easy to kill.
I mean, Zeppelins have their own like safety measures. Just the one everyone knows was also bad chemistry.
I don't know, it just sort of feels like a Zeppelin should be able to survive a single artillery barrage.
It can.
Like, once you get, like, I don't know, you get like 5 guns trained on that fucker,
it would,
sounds like it's probably about to die.
I mean, it would go down, but it wouldn't like combust. Because like helium is like, if we're talking explosives, helium isn't very explosive. Hydrogen is.
They don't use. Yeah, but they use hydrogen for Zeppelins. That's what separates them from blimps. Blimps are helium.
Hydrogen. The only reason the Hindenburg used hydrogen is because the U.S. cut off their helium supply.
Yeah. So the thing about helium is that it's impossible to contain it perfectly. So helium supply is pretty much always running out.
Nuclear warheads.
They made a big new discovery.
Oh my god. Section F stretches along the entire hull of the U-boat.
I mean, they could find new deposits of it, but like...
This section is gigantic. Some of it must serve as a main ballast tank or something.
The more you fuck around with helium, the more it runs out. Like, a balloon should cost $100. I have no idea why the United States has decided to use part of its like crucial helium reserve to subsidize the price of helium so that children can afford party balloons. It's just one of the weirdest things to know about how modern society works, is that helium is ridiculously subsidized for civilian use. I'm guessing for no other reason that if the governments all had to come up and be like, hey guys, no more party balloons for children, everyone would just fucking hate that, even if the practical explanation was helium is actually kind of a limited resource, and we should really stop fucking wasting it on party balloons.
I mean, there was a point in time when I was like, I don't know,
God
12.
damn it, Joe Biden.
There was a point in time when I was like 12 where they were like, yeah, the helium's running out. And
I mean, it's always running out.
Yet.
That's what I was... Yeah, because it's always running out. Because it's a small particle that can't be contained within any container perfectly. It's always going to find a way out. It's going to slip between the other atoms if it has to. It's a real bastard like that. Yes, it does make your voice funny.
Those Nazis have been surviving in there ever since you
But
captured the
also,
U-boat 5 months
if you want to make your
ago.
voice funny the other
They
way,
must be starving
sulfur
and
hexafluoride is
desperate.
plentiful.
Stay safe, darling.
Is it safer?
It's
Because honestly, the helium
same,
making your voice funny isn't particularly safe.
it's
If it's the same effect, then no,
level.
it's not safer. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
still
constricting
inert.
your vocal cords.
It's still inert.
Yeah.
Just don't go crazy with it.
I mean, the thing that's bad with helium is not that it's toxic. It says constricting your vocal cords, and if you do it the wrong way, you can end up choking on your own vocal cords.
Actually, the problem with it is when you use too much, you don't get enough oxygen. So it's just suffocating yourself.
Well, yeah, that's choking on your own vocal cords.
Good.
You're not choking on your vocal cord. You're choking on the fact that you're not breathing. It doesn't strain anything.
And you just killed a lot of Nazis.
BJ's good at that. But
This is making my sinuses feel slightly better.
Warheads in Section F. According to the
You
engineers,
gotta kill a dozen
there's
Nazis
dozens
really
of
clear the
warheads in there.
sinuses.
Let's hope the Nazis haven't
One weird
tampered
trick.
with them.
ENTs hate it.
Do they?
Well,
That'd be a hell of a thing to prescribe.
be a matter of
It's just-
perspective.
I go to the ENT like in a few days, and then they're just hand me a hatchet. It's like, oh, well, I guess.
Alright, I got your prescription. Do you want long distance or short range?
Could you point me to the nearest U-boat? I guess I don't know.
Few more weeks, maybe. With your grace.
Hallo! Eindringlinge Wartungsschutz! Brauche Verstärkung!
So, the superhuman body they eventually attach him to, what did the Nazis build that based on? Did they just build it based on Blazkowicz's own DNA?
I think they tell you. I can't remember. I can't remember specifically.
Because it's just a slightly buffer version of Blazkowicz's body.
Pretty much, and it has its intestines intact.
Yes, and it hasn't been blown up by a hand grenade.
Nazi ready.
Or gone through really all those other stabbing-related incidents in the previous game. There was a lot of them. BJ gets stabbed a lot, and sort of just walks it off every time. And it's like, dude, you good? You've been stabbed a lot, my guy.
Yeah,
Like most people can't stand being stabbed once.
Like the one time he was stabbed in the chest and then put in a furnace.
Yeah.
Alright, so how do you think you get rid of all this stuff?
Blowing it up. Do you have a nade on you?
Well, there happens to be explosive barrel there, but if you're too close, it blows you.
Yeah, of course. That's how video game work.
Thank you, William. The Ausmerzer is losing track of us now. Find your way back to the locker room. Bombate will let you out of there.
Yes, the
So there's something slightly related in VG3 I want to talk about for a second.
Yeah.
So there's this one mission that I did over and over again because I wanted to figure out, I thought I was doing it wrong. It's Pelogier's fireworks. Basically, this cult of the murder god is sticking explosives in teddy bears and donating them to charity. So this is a very... It's a very D&D mission, by the way, is you find out a cult of a murder god is putting explosives in teddy bears and donating them to charity. That's like just chef's kiss level D&D. As far as like a random side quest. But, so you go to the fireworks factory, and like, you know, the guy who's selling fireworks is all nice to kids and stuff, and he's giving them helpful safety advice and yada yada. But then, like, you know, you both have like worms in your head, so you can telepathically communicate. And yeah, no, he's with the cults that's associated with the other cults. Both are evil. Both want to destroy Baldur's Gate. Yeah, you know, and it's like. So this guy who seems all nice and is selling explosives to children, but in the traditional nice way of a fireworks salesman, is actually trying to kill children with explosives in the untraditional way of a saboteur. Oh no. So usually in D&D games like this, there is some sort of peaceful solution where, like, you report him to the rightful authorities and you find the good cop who actually does his job, and like, you know, it's all like, wow, so putting explosives in children's toys, that's the worst thing. And, yeah, there's no solution to that quest like that. The only way to actually get that quest out of your quest log to solve it is to go to the 3rd floor of the fireworks factory and kill all the cultists there. But doing that always triggers, everyone in the building to aggro on you, first of all, except for the civilians on the 1st floor who are just shopping. They just run away. And then 2 or 3 rounds later, the police show up, and they got, like, D&D versions of Ed 209s with them. It's part of the main plot. So, like, there's, like, a giant robo-guard with them, as well as, like, you know, 3 other guards. One of them is a healer, so they can drop heals on people. The other 2 are just probably really good at combat. But this place is a fireworks factory. So if you're going in traditional style, like, you can open up by, like, setting off a chain reaction explosion, but it doesn't go off perfectly. Like, there's some places that are better than others for trying to set off chain reaction explosions. I've experimented a bit. But one of the things that people said that they did is there's a lot of spare explosives in the basement. So, and the basement's a separate area, so if you explode anything upstairs, it's not going to affect the basement, it's a different load zone. But you can, like, pick up barrels and stuff and boxes and all sorts of stuff in this game, so long as you have enough strength and inventory space. So what you do is you get all your strong characters. You go down to the basement of the fireworks factory. You take all the barrels, and then the average person on Reddit, when I was looking this up, spends about 2 hours setting up explosive barrels. And for setting them up on the third floor, where it's you're not allowed to be, the trick to doing that is you have to have Jahira in your party, because she's a druid who can transform into a cat. And cats are allowed to go where they want. That's just how BG3 works. If you're transformed into a cat, you can go where you want and no one questions it. Because cats go where they want. But cats still have access to their inventory. And a reasonable amount of carry strength that is, like, reasonable for a person, not a cat. So what you do is you go around the third floor and all throughout the thing, and you set down explosive barrels in the exact right places where, by sniping it with, like, a fire moat from across the street, from, like, hiding, you can set off a chain reaction that kills everyone in the building in, like, one round. But this takes about 2 hours for the average person, and the cops do still show up. It's just, you can kind of just sort of, like, screw off. I don't know if they'd still be in the building and still hostile, so if you came back, you'd still have to deal with them. But you don't technically have to come back. Once you've killed everyone in the building, you've won the quest and got the XP. I was just trying to figure out how to get out of it without killing the Red Fist, which is like, you know, the Baldur's Gate police. And I looked up online, and it seems like you're just supposed to kill them. Like, they're just supposed to be adds to the fight later, and there is no way out of a normal solution that doesn't kill them outside of setting up a ridiculous explosive strap that takes 2 hours.
And that guy just stood there and took it.
Yeah, he grapefruited. Oof. Man, they shouldn't call you Terror Billy, they should call you Luger Billy.
Also, since my guts are still fucked up, my max health is still 50. Just counting down from the overcharge. I don't remember.
So that...
I don't remember if it goes back to 100 or 200 with the upper body.
I think the Uber body sets it to 200. I remember because I was watching Sarah Zedig play this game before.
Right, because I know this suit lets me have 200 armor. It's supposed to offset the health, but it really doesn't fully.
So is his nickname only ever Terror Billy but said in English by German people? Or is there like, is that supposed to be a translation of Terror Billy in German, which sounds like something probably less stupid?
I don't know about the German. I know they say Terror Billy in English a lot.
Well done.
Yeah, but they speak in English a lot.
Come.
Which I think that's because they figure he doesn't speak
Everyone
German,
is
which he
gathered.
does. Well, he understands it. He doesn't speak.
And he understands German and he understands Polish.
A little bit of Polish.
He's a pretty smart dude. Oh, did they actually put what's left of her in that?
Yeah, he took the body back to the
Like that.
Eve's
A
hammer.
life.
Okay, because her head got pulps.
Yeah.
All they've known. All they've felt.
Also, they modified the coat so the spikes
shit
of
they've
the
gone through.
bodysuit fits.
All of it gone. In one moment.
Also,
water.
Max is a psychedelic painter, which is why
Like it
the
never
sub look
was.
like that, or the missile look like that.
Darling, take as much time as you need, but at some point, can you please go see Sid at his workshop so he can check up on you? I worry about your health. And I better eat something before I pass out.
She's carrying the future of America
He
in there.
knows as well as I do. What I got, he can't cure.
This is a spacious room to have. Although this probably isn't normal barracks. Like there's a door there.
Okay, Max. It's time.
Max Haus.
Hey, Max. Why you look so glum? I know you like Rosa, but this is the natural order of things. Piggies die so humans can eat.
Max Haus.
And we have run out of food for her. We only have people food left. No piggy food.
Max Haus. Max Haus. Max Haus.
Hey, okay, Max, okay. Shh. For now, piggy will not be food. And wipe that sad look off your face. Eh, bro? Happiness is a choice, Max. Remember that. Smile. Eh.
Can't remember if I can talk. Look like it. There's a time later. Max just hangs out with Rosa.
You look hungry, girl.
Ah shit, got potatoes.
I knew I should have never let Max play with that piggy from the first place. Will there ever be a Bri now?
Max sure likes his crayons.
Potatoes are down here somewhere.
Captain, my friend. Do not doubt yourself, Captain. Any obstacle can be overcome with the right mindset.
And a gun. Look how deep this thing is. Like there's 3 tiers above me and like 8 below. Steve's hammer is impossibly huge.
This is a good home for us, Caroline. You always made the right call.
Control. That's... There's something short that was funny in here somewhere.
In sad times, I like to listen to music. Do you like music, Herr Blazkowicz?
I can't remember what that means.
What does it say?
Decafer. So it's the something is K, A with an umlaut, F-E-R. And for Google. The Bugs, so it's the Beatles.
No!
What the hell is that thing?
This is not the thing, Shimshon. This is not the thing. This is the body of a squirrel monkey and the head of my beloved Siamese kid, Shoshana. Look at you. So she's not gonna do anything to you. He's a good Yankee. You see, I found Shoshana hunting for rats in the reactor room when we captured the U-boat. A few months later, she was dying of bowel cancer when I stumbled upon this practically brain-dead monkey chewing on a blasting cap. And please do me a favor, Mr. Blazkowicz, lower your axe. You're making me nervous. This is not only my favorite animal. This is most probably my most significant scientific achievement. Yes, you are significant. You're hungry? Here's a fish skin. You see, in order to do a cross-species head transplant, you need to A, bridge the spinal column. She's okay. B, harmonize otherwise totally recalcitrant biological system, respiratory and circulatory.
Okay, I get it. Spare me the science mumbo jumbo.
What am I doing? I'm like an old kachka. You had such a long day, and I'm sorry. Let's see. You want something put to sleep, Ingela?
No, I just need to keep busy.
Distractions, no, I understand. We all grieve in different ways, but I have a perfect distraction for you, Ingela. Look, a few days ago, Anya asked me to make a shooting range for the fighters on board. It's almost finished, but I was experimenting with an old German drone for target practice when suddenly this verkackte machine went Adolf Hitler on me, started running Michigan in there. So, I had to lock it inside. Do you mind going in there and destroying the drone? And feel free to try my shooting range. Tell me how you like it. No, just come back, give me your thoughts when you're done. Okay, England?
Okay, I'll have a look.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
So, the normal health and armor upgrades don't exist in this. However, you do get other upgrades. They don't show it yet. I think there's going to be another tab over here for the other stuff. And you can choose between, like,
Gonna make me chase you, ain't you?
it's like a compression vest, or basically like football armor. So you can either have your torso squish down to fit through tight spaces, or you can run through walls.
Which are you gonna pick?
I think I'm gonna go squish this time. Both are fun, but actually that might be either a choice or it's who you save again.
Seth's gotta be more careful with his experiments.
Gaboo.
Captain? Sisu, Captain. Find your strength. Many Nazis left to kill.
Oh yeah, the scores. Top shooting range scores. Mbate. Good. Fergus 15. Pretty good for only shooting with your offhand. Max 5. Shoshana 1.
Fat woman?
No.
After what happened in
I
section
don't know how to
F,
pronounce that correctly.
I keep my knife sharp. In case more Nazis are
Vada?
hiding somewhere.
Something like that. I don't even know what language that is.
You're back, Shimshon. How was my shooting range? Ah,
Just
well
thumb
done,
loop.
Ingolde. You fresh apple, you...
Herr Blaskovich, your lady, Anya, she was here looking for you?
Oh, yes. Anya found Caroline's notes about the American resistance cell in New York City. Look for her in Caroline's room.
You think you have a different accent in this game.
Käfer, Herr Seth?
Yeah, what, Mädele?
Ja. Behind wir sind die Band, die Käfer. Have you listened to their music?
Music? Music? You want my head to explode? Mädele, it's music, she calls it.
They sing very well.
Yes, they do.
And they look good too.
Oh, of course.
That's not a bad thing, is it?
No, it's not bad.
Johann is my favorite.
Yeah.
So mysterious.
Oh, very mysterious. Now, I remember romance. Yeah, I do.
Johann is John Lennon.
It's just make-believe. Mother doesn't like make-believe. She has my marriage already arranged to the son of the head of the secret police in Berlin.
That's fantastic.
I don't know anything about him except that he sweats a lot, plays golf all the time, and smells of onions. I hate onions.
Yeah, well, you are free of your mother right now, no? Yeah, you can go on any romantic adventure you like. Just do it.
Yeah. I suppose that is true.
So I missed most of that conversation because my internet shut the bed for a few seconds.
Mädele, do me a favor.
So it's oh fuck, what's her name? Sigrun talking about De Kafer. Said Johann's her favorite, and Johann is John Lennon. And just talking back and forth about music, and that doesn't give a shit about music. And she started going on about her mom set her up with the head of secret police in Berlin. She knows nothing about him other than he sweats a lot. Something else, and he smells like onions. She hates onions. So that said, yeah, you're not with your mom. You can do whatever you want. Have fun. Then she started doing this.
Sha, you catch, all day long.
Mond, ja, vereint wir sind unter dem großen Forscher. Mond, ja, Entschuldigen Sie, Herr?
Can't remember what song that's supposed to be, but in the game it's Mon Bon Dia.
How are you feeling in head, Mr. Stubbins?
Good days and bad days, Irina.
I can't believe Caroline is dead. Who will lead us now?
The angry Scottish man, I think.
Interim leadership, you mean? Until we find some more suitable person?
What do I know? I'm not exactly part of the inner circle.
Mio Dio. This is not good. Not good for sure.
I don't even know Fergus's name. I'm the Angry Scotsman. And interact with him here.
William, I can still smell her in here. I found Caroline's notes on the American resistance cell in New York City. I know their exact location. Can you look for Fergus for me? He's been back on his feet again after the surgery, and I asked him to bring me some nitroglycerin from the ammo depot, but he hasn't returned. Go to the ammo depot next to the shooting range and find him. We have to gather everyone and get ready for our next move. We've almost arrived in New York City.
The ammo depot.
How am I gonna tell her I'll be joining you, Caroline? Make her watch as I fade away.
You all right, Fergus? How's the arm?
Please help me.
What happened to your face?
I think she's trying to kill me, Blasco. Last what? Have you ever drifted off peacefully to sleep, only to be brutally awoken by your own prosthetic arm savagely gubbing you in the eye? I had to turn her off.
Is that normal? What's that say?
Something about there being a learning curve and whatnot. How I needed to learn how to trust it. I don't know. I'll tell you, I don't think I'll be using it to take a piss anytime soon.
Maybe it's like training a game dog. You show weakness and it'll pounce. What you gotta do is show that thing who's in charge.
Right. Well, you just stand there and be ready to step in case it looks like I'm about to die. All right. There we go. There's a good girl. You're a good girl.
Maybe don't try and move nitroglycerin.
Fuck you, deceitful bitch! Oh, you stop it! For the love of...
Oh, no, I gotcha. All right, everything's fine. Calm down. There's a good girl. There's a good girl.
You, high and tight there, Commander?
Oh. Yeah. Everything's under control. Right this way.
Okay. Helmet 5.
I have reviewed Caroline's notes. The New York City resistance group is concealed at the top of the state building. Said I assume the high altitude means the radiation is at tolerable levels?
Definitely.
Right. However, we can simply fly in there in our Nazi helicopters because we're gonna be shot down.
Can't we re-establish contact there and let them know our helicopters are friendly?
I've looked, but I couldn't find any means of contacting them in Caroline's notes.
Bloody hell. Well, we'll need to approach from ground level then. Introduce ourselves properly, face to face.
Ground level. The whole city is saturated by fallout from the Nazi atom bomb. Lethal levels of radiation if we go there without protective wear.
Yeah, well, this one... Well, this armor will shield from all radioactivity.
Well, will you do it then, Blasco? Have you grown too weak and useless now?
Always wanted to see the Big Apple.
Lovely. Bombate, drop him off now, eh?
No problem, Wing Commander.
Can I be of use?
I don't know, lass. Can you?
5 degrees port, und then continue, straight forward.
You got it, Blondie. Hey, big friend. You better watch out for the crocodiles.
Crocodiles?
It's not New York underground crawling with crocodiles.
Oh no, I'm from Texas.
You got your Fallout in my Wolfenstein. You got your Wolfenstein in my Fallout.
Are there gonna be ghouls in here?
I don't remember if there's ghouls.
Man,
but it does look like Fallout.
women, children. Not screaming no more. But I can still hear you.
Yeah, Blasco. Find your way through the bombed-out city and reach the state building. Faster the better. Fergus out.
It has the green tent. Almost forgot. One upgrade kit of... Yeah.
We stealthy now.
Fuck yeah, we are. No more mandatory melee kills.
But the melee kills are fun.
They are, but they're not always practical. Ah yes, the dissonant strings of fall. Like Fallout, there is nobody here.
Regelmäßige Statusberichte. Melden Sie mir alle Anzeichen verdächtiger Aktivität.
Jawohl. War ja klar, dass ich wieder Dienst schieben muss.
Hör auf zu jammern. Du bist nicht der Einzige. Genieß lieber die Ruhe.
Das ist es ja gerade. Es ist zu ruhig. Hier ist seit Jahren tote Hose. Was sollen wir in dieser Einöde? Hier überlebt doch nichts.
Könnte doch eine Übung sein. Ich habe diese neue Maschine gesehen, die Zitadelle. Vielleicht ein Test?
Vielleicht. Weißt du, wie die Amis die Gegend...
Couldn't even see the guys on the other side until I got here. Looks like there's a commander over this way, maybe. No, nobody. All right. Up that way.
Vielleicht ist er noch irgendwo. Augen offen halten.
Du, negativ! Bist genau vor mir und blockierst meine Schusslinie. Bewege dich an seine Seite!
armor-piercing rounds.
Unser Panzer war nach der Bombe einer der ersten in Manhattan.
Wäre ich doch dabei gewesen.
Unglaublich, ja. Alles war noch heiß von der Explosion.
Ich kann es mir bildhaft vorstellen.
Let's see what mask they're wearing. I don't remember the gas mask design. And everyone's dying facing the ground.
So why are there even so many Nazis here in the first place?
I assume searching for the resistance cell here. And one we're trying to find.
walk to the state building. Caroline, will you help light the way?
A lot of puppos.
Long walk to the state building. Caroline, will you help light the way?
Ever shoot someone in the head and then you hear just ah? Fuck. There's nothing. Got some Metal Gear guards in here.
Oh my god, he was right.
Goddamn. Should have listened to Bombate.
That's the first time I've ever seen that. Man, already up to 90 headshots. Here's the mask. That's 40s design. I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Big boy through. What you looking at?
See if there's some way to power up this old train.
Another upgrade. Good. It convert L gun. Travel slower but cause more damage. From magazine. Compressor. And use the pistol, so I'm gonna upgrade.
Okay, train's got power. Let's find the controls and see if it moves.
What does this button do? Pick this up. Fill any of my ammo? No.
So, is train broken?
No. Everything's still working on my end.
No, the train.
Oh, train. I think it's stream.
No. Because you were doing this thing to start up the train, and then some Nazis showed up, and they shot at it, and it stopped moving.
It butted up against this train because I just needed it moved out of my way.
Oh.
I think.
I thought you were going somewhere on it.
I did too for a bit. I forget how to get there.
This is a Fallout-ass level. This is like Fallout 3 had Nazis.
Survival. In event of attack. To survive an atomic bomb. Well, how? You don't
I mean,
tell
don't
me.
stare at it. Jesus.
Certainly not out in the open.
Like, you see those shadows trailing behind you? Hope you're ready to become those shadows.
Like, seeing this is... So,
Your retinas don't exist.
How big is your thumb?
I don't know, average thumb size?
I meant for the, like, do you know why the Fallout Boy is like giving a thumbs up?
Why?
Because if you see a blast and you hold out your arm and put your thumb up, if the blast is smaller than your thumb, you're safe.
Huh.
So he's checking to see if the bomb is too close. And he's happy, because it's far away. So for those people in the pictures, like, your thumb like huge, basically right next to it. Okay, maybe they just have really bad eyesight. But you know, after that blast, they would have no eyesight.
Ignore the pain. Ain't dead. So keep moving.
Vlaskowitz, I think you could have just saved yourself a lot of trouble by walking that distance, and it would have taken you like 25 extra seconds, and you wouldn't have launched yourself out this fucking... whatever. Like, that was a really short train ride that ended really badly. He could have just walked.
Like it would have been like one extra bullet through it.
Like, but no, it's like, literally he went like not even 100 meters. He could have walked that.
I mean, I actually don't know how long the train ride was, because, So I think the
Remember it was first person?
Yeah. Well, no, it wasn't. It was third for the cutscene. But, I assumed the trip longer than the distance we went. It just got derailed. Which is why we flew out and we're not there yet. Bright ass lights. Bright ass bulletproof.
That's a light? I thought that was the sun reflecting on a thing.
Nah, that's a... You can see the base of the light right there.
Oh, okay, now I can see it because your foot's on it.
Yeah. And then when I move,
shit.
then when I move away, just wow. There's another one.
So it's just lighting up friggin' New York with little miniature suns.
Like it's so bright that I can see the I can see a weird effect on my other monitor through it. Although that could be an issue of capturing the video on a different display that's not set to the same color settings. I have my main monitor in HDR and the other monitor isn't HDR. And OBS isn't HDR. Monitor also isn't particularly good at doing HDR. It just looks shit without it. Here's one that's not as bright. How did you get that close and not notice me? Getting all your Ligma codes.
Mama, you showed me postcards from your family in New York City. Wanted to go there. Just you and me.
What are all the... Are these devs? I think those are devs.
Hello, big boy. Come to test the old man's mettle.
Oh, Lordy, coming. Got ourselves an upgrade. It'd be really funny if they upgraded the laser craft work right now. Yep, fire powerful lasers just for the boss.
Find a way to reach the top of the state building and make contact with the resistance group.
Yeah, I'm
Look for
kind of
elevators,
preoccupied.
stairs, anything. The radiation levels should be acceptable at the top of the building.
Ow.
And that's why you don't stand out in the open. I think I need to upgrade. What? There you go.
Feel like my guts are falling out.
Because they are.
Walking.
Ask what you describe things that are actually happening.
Find a way to reach the top of the state building and make contact with the resistance group. Look for elevators, stairs, anything. The radiation levels should be acceptable at the top of the building.
Your voice, Anya. Every second. A glory.
Freaking bois as well. Fucking elevator. Like, elevators are bigger than people think, but this is... Even for the Empire State Building.
I've been in the Empire State Building. It actually has 3 elevators. You don't go all the way to the top on one.
Yeah, and they're not that big.
Make it absolutely clear.
They're normal elevators.
What you say? You say you're a Nazi?
No, I am not a Nazi. I'm not a Nazi, okay?
You ain't a white-ass fascist Nazi pig, then you're either colored or you're a deviant. Now you sure as hell ain't colored, so you trying to pass as a deviant? You look like a deviant to you, Sister Grace?
Nope. Hang on. I may not be a deviant.
God, I told you he's a goddamn Nazi!
Oh, fuck this.
Motherfucker!
Let me say this again. I ain't no goddamn Nazi.
Hey! Now you bring Super Special back in and you put him down right now, or I will shove this grenade so far up your ass, I'll be dancing and rejoicing as your entrails trickle down from the ceiling. You dig, man?
Lady, I got precious little time for your bullshit. We've been trying to make contact with your group. We're organizing for a revolution in America.
We?
The Kreisau Circle.
Especially escort this motherfucker inside the house and get him a hot meal. Let me put this pen back in. Shit!
Take cover!
Relax, man. It's just a duck.
Oh, you bitch got a sick sense of humor. Dude, you're crushing me. Oh.
Chili, okay? It's my papa's recipe. Ain't got no spoon, though.
Oh, thanks.
So what's, with the chicken fence? Chicken? That's my Faraday cage, man. You dig? It keeps the Nazi alien conspiracy from finding us.
Oh. I almost got killed by William goddamn Blazkowicz. Yeah.
That baby is not making those noises.
Public domain baby noise.
But no mouth movements.
Do you mind?
You were here when the bomb hit.
Yeah, I was. I survived relatively unscathed because I was on the ground at the time. When I came up, looked like a vision out of Dante's Inferno, you know what I'm saying? I remember Maine people just wandering through the smoke. I remember screams echoing through the bombed out buildings like howling ghosts. And I remember this mother and son. This boy was blindly stumbling through the chaos. His arms were outstretched, calling out for his mama. And the heat from the bomb had melted the skin on his arms, and they just drooped. Like he was wearing a shirt that was a couple of sizes too big. And I remember his mama. She was crawling to get to him. And the half of her body was all gone. It was just gone. What are you thinking in a moment like that?
I'm thinking, how far away were they where they got hit and they didn't get turned to a ghost?
What do you think?
And they didn't just get radiation.
Huh?
I mean, by the sounds of things, they were within the flash zone.
But I thought the flash zone was just a ghost.
No, the flash zone is the part where there's
Look, I'm sorry for your loss, Mr. Blast.
like if you're openly exposed, you're gonna get like at least second-degree burns on your arms, but it's a radiation burn. So like if you're even wearing a T-shirt, that's just a first-degree burn where you're wearing a T-shirt.
Some fucking default definition of badassery.
So the scarification you can get from being in the flash zone is pretty much what she has on her arm there. Although she said she was underground, so.
I mean, hers is probably being in the immediate fallout.
That is a mystery.
Yeah, but then it's a miracle she does. Well, she's fertile and doesn't have cancer.
I mean, her probably wearing like a T-shirt.
Sorry.
What are you sorry for? What's up, Special?
There's pigs, lots of them coming up the stairs. They're like a fucking army.
Shit, the fuckers found us. Well,
I mean, they did
you got
follow
an
the
escape strategy,
they
Mr.
followed the bodies Blasco left behind.
We're gonna need immediate evac.
Understood, William. Dispatching Has 1 and Has 2 for immediate extraction.
Copy. Move your people to the roof. I'll stall the Nazis until our ride's here.
Brothers and sisters, listen up! I need everybody to get up to the roof now. We're evacuating. And bring all the equipment you can carry. Come on, let's hustle, people!
Come on, run! Get your shit!
You cool?
Just make sure your people make it out.
Not much of a barrier, but like mecha Nazis, man. Like
pigs.
Here in Blasco is something special. Though not copy.
I mean, at this point, he's living like every moment like it's his last. So he's gonna do some suicidal shit.
What the fuck? Did none of those bullets hit you? added a lot of splash game.
So at what point do the Nazis capture the suit technology that Blazkowicz is using? Because I know that they also use it inside Youngbloods.
I think it's when they catch Blazko to cut his head off.
So is there ever a point where the Nazis are actually truly defeated? Because then they'd have to end the series.
Not so far.
Like, are they going to go up to modern day?
No idea. I need to find a charger. This thing is out.
Right, everyone's safely evacuated off the roof. Jump in, Blazko.
Caroline. Look. Another angel.
Who's little Zeta? You're little Zeta, Abby. Yes, you are. You're such a little gray. You're such a little gray.
We gotta set this right.
By the way, he's big into aliens.
Put the fighting spirit back in the American people.
Super special.
Ignite a
Huge
revolution.
alien buff.
Shit. We've been fighting every motherfucking day, Blazkowicz. White America, though? Huh. They done packed up and given in. See, I guess they don't have the fighting spirit no more. Nah, they just do whatever the fucking Fuhrer tells them to do.
That's baloney. They want to fight the Nazis just as much as we do.
All they need is for someone to show them how.
You know who's running the South after the Nazis took over? The Ku Klux motherfucking Klan, am I right?
That's it.
So what you gonna do? You gonna go down there and hold hands with them and build bridges and persuade them to join our cause? Get your head out your ass, Blazkowicz.
Forget about the turncoats. Focus on the grassroots. I'm running on empty. Don't know how much time I got. Can't even stand up on my own accord no more.
I've seen worse.
Maybe you're right. Maybe the American people grew comfortable living under tyranny. Maybe the Nazis will still be running the show after I kick the bucket.
Sister Grace is always right, brother. I learned that the hard way.
I don't know. But I know this. You take freedom away from the American people, you're playing with fire. And I intend to pour some gasoline. People gotta know they don't have to take this shit no more. And if nothing else, that's what I'm gonna do before I go.
See, that's what I'm talking about, Blazkowicz! You want to strike fear in the Nazis? You want to hit them hard for all to see? You want to cause some real motherfucking havoc? Well, then you come to the right woman. So if you still got some Nazi fighting, killing skills up in you, then guess what? I got a plan that's gonna send shockwaves throughout the nation.
Oh, shit! Is this the one where I go home to Roswell?
Show you right!
What do you think about this, Menlik? I think I got you now, my little golem.
Thanks, Hus.
I don't know, Maxilla.
So this is where all the decisions are made. Huh. We're gonna need a room to sleep nearby. This one looks empty. Super Smash! Hey, Englishman. I'm gonna need a new home for my people. Power outlets, radio room access, and a can. You got it?
Please.
Say what?
Please. You ask for something, you say please, and don't fucking call me Englishman.
Okay, you wanna step to me, motherfucker, you wanna get shit done. Cause I'm game either way.
Don't mind that. Absolutely no control over the thing. Happy to oblige.
What's up, boss?
We bunking it here.
Oh, you got it, sister.
All right. Listen up, brothers and sisters. The, touchy Englishman is gonna show you where to set up shop. After that, I want you to look around, find a place to bunk in, get to know the boat folk, and hey, don't start no shit. But don't take none either.
What the kind lady said. Follow me.
You got nukes on this boat?
Yes, we do. There's a stockpile of nuclear warheads downstairs in Section F.
We need to get our hands on one of those.
But we've sealed off the entrance to Section F. Because it's been flooded since the attack.
Blazkowicz, you know how to swim?
Yep.
Maybe this isn't bad. What the fuck is this? I said, what the fuck is this, man? Is this a working toilet I see before me, handle toward my hand?
Yes. Yes, this toilet can handle all sorts of waste. Feces, urine, vomitus, you name it.
Do you have asswipe?
If by that you mean toilet paper, yes. Yes, of course we need to mind our rations a little bit, but there's asswipe in the...
God, oh my God,
Yes.
oh my sweet God in heaven, a working, mother, flushing toilet. I never thought I'd see the day. It's just, okay, I'm just gonna be in here for a minute.
Good luck.
Me after a day without power.
What is this? Don't plug it!
Better in
Think
here
you're
to
smart, huh?
see how they're doing.
How about... Yeah.
Make shots?
No. Wait a minute.
Make sauce.
Checkmate.
Max.
No.
Max.
No.
Max.
Oh.
Max.
No, Max! No, Max! Get me, you stupid!
Did you see the new kill house set built in the shooting range? I tried it.
Pleasure, Captain Blazkowicz.
Grace, you read? Going fishing for that nuclear warhead now.
Got it. Keep me posted.
Your suit, the damp heat, the maddening itch. How did you endure it so gracefully? It's fitted so tight I struggle to breathe. Yet inside, Caroline, you left a vacuum too great to fill. But your suit and the cause is all that keeps me upright. And Anya, her voice, her glory, it buckles me.
Blazkowicz, got a heads up for you. Looking at the engineering map, there seems to be a defense system guarding the nuclear warhead stockpile. I count 1, 2, 3, 4 hibernation sarcophagi in the vicinity. Be ready for anything. Grace out.
Mummy's alive in here.
So they had some Nazis sleeping on the ship for the last 4 months?
Shit. Need some light in here.
Yeah, I assume some... No. Flagship. Oh, I was just in there. Charger?
Figures.
More coming.
And if you still copy, this is the conclusion I've reached. Whatever happens, she can't know she'll be rearing our babies alone. It's my burden to bear, until it's hers.
But she should be prepared. Hello. Goodbye. Supercharging this thing was a good idea.
So here's what I'll do. Keep away from her. Let nothing show, Caroline. This dying is making me a liar.
I don't know what that's... I don't know what those diagrams are showing. Maybe it's like liquid flow and something about valves. Huh. Here's an example. With the squish vest, you can squeeze through that hole.
Cool.
Oh, look at these boots.
Grace, I found the nuclear warhead.
Tip top. Bring it to the old man. Set, was it? I briefed him on the particulars.
Careful, Chimshin, it's not the Tsatsky. You okay?
Well, let me look at you. You're a little pale. You nausea? Any fever?
I'm fine. Never better.
Never better. Well, I need to take care of this. You need to rest.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
Well, do me a favor. Before you die, go to Grace. She's at the helm. You know, Caroline's old room.
Walter, come here.
The man shows.
I like to stick knife in the side of Nazi's stomach,
Hmm.
just slightly to the right above the pelvis.
Mhm.
Then, twist knife to destroy their insides.
Mhm.
Doesn't feel too good, I can tell you.
Like the approach, lady. Now why that place, specifically?
I learned this when I was a child, when surgeon had to cut out my appendix. Pain was so sharp I felt like my eyes would explode.
What? Didn't the hospital give you anesthetics or some shit?
No hospital in Muonio, just barber man with bag full of knives who also was surgeon. After he asks, Rita, why you don't cry? I told him, why cry when someone is saving your life?
Yeah, you're a badass motherfucker, Rita.
Yeah. My captain.
You know, people don't remember that that is the case in the US as well. Barbers were also your surgeons.
Faith. Yeah.
Fuck!
What's up, Hattie?
These fucking radiation scars on my belly. Itching like a motherfucker lately. Takes all my willpower not to scratch.
Well, they got this amazing scientist here. Seth, I think it was. Go see if he got a soothing ointment or something.
William?
What?
I feel like you've been avoiding me. What's wrong? Talk to me.
Look at me, Anya. I'm the damn Tin Man. How am I gonna get close to you?
I don't care. We'll figure something out. We always do. Huh? Hey, why won't you at least try?
Because I'm fucking dying. And the longer we keep pretending it won't happen, the harder it's gonna be. I'll be in the ground a week from now.
You don't know that! What, you can see the future now? Don't act like you know things you can't possibly know!
Well, the toilet works.
Especially, are you still here? You need to haul ass back to mission control and get all your ducks in a row. Now, the Haas 2 helicopter is spinning up in the hangar, and it'll get you as far as Galveston, but from there, baby, you're gonna have to improvise.
Dynamite, boss.
Blazkowicz, head on up to the hangar and make sure that Haas 1 is mission ready, all right?
Not being there for you. Not rearing up our kids. That's too much to bear.
Then don't give up, William. 'Cause I will never, ever give up on you. No matter what. Come with me to the showers. Hmm? We'll take this thing off. I'll clean you up. You smell.
I take it off. I'm afraid I'll fall apart. Pieces won't fit back together again. I just gotta keep going. For as long as I can.
Well, Caroline, I fucked up and told her. Turns out, the hurt I tried to spare was mine, not hers.
Yeah.
This submarine creeps me the hell out. Feels like I'm been entombed.
Right. Let's see if this bird is ready to fly like Grace asked me to. Put everything else out of your mind.
Ça va bien, Captain Blazkowicz?
Looks like I need more power.
Salut, Captain Blazkowicz. Okay. Bonjour.
But can I just pull it over?
So what's the next mission in this game?
You get to see what America looks like that's not bombed. We're in Roswell, New Mexico. What am I actually supposed to do? Is it a hold prompt?
Chopper's fat and sassy. Should let Grace
Hey, would you like to go see a movie? I'm feeling fat and sassy.
Hey, V.
Is coming.
The main man.
All set. Helicopter's good to go.
Thanks, man. I think it's time we had a gathering.
Max, what have you done? This is no good.
What's going on? Oh, shit.
Here he comes.
What you sure lot looking up? For Christ's sake! Why wasn't anyone watching it?
Fergus, everyone is busy. No time for babysitting.
Well, lock him up with a pig then. What's the problem?
Max!
My favorite shirt. Fuck, Max!
Fergus, it's only a shirt.
No, it's not just a fucking shirt. I got this shirt at Kinloss. It's the only one I have.
All right, y'all. Drop whatever the fuck you're doing. Because we got some hell to raise. Hey, Englishman. You got nukes on this ship. Did you know that?
Oh, is that why it only took one of them to level Death's entire fucking compound? How'd you figure that out, oh great genius?
Oh, so you knew. Yet you only used the one. Explain that blip to me, shit for brains, because you are stupid for real.
Fuck's sakes, you can't bloody well just go around dropping bombs on random civilians, you dim-witted bampot.
Oh, eat me, cocksucker. I'm not saying we chunk nukes at a bunch of cities all willy-nilly, pencil dick. Do I look like a fucking Nazi to you?
No. I would say you most resemble a skitterdrucket cunt rag, emitting a heinous honking similar to that of a shite-spewing volcano, affronting the senses at full force.
Well, at least my face isn't a dead ringer for a massive prolapsed rectum. I want to blow a gut just looking at your bleary-eyed jive ass. Know what I'm saying?
The reason we haven't used one of the other atom bombs, which would be obvious to anyone who isn't profoundly idiotic, is we need a proper target first.
Well, I'm here to say that I got a proper target. And it's a fucking good one, too. So sit your clown ass down, you dumb fuck, Scottish motherfucker.
Fair enough.
Check it out. I sent Specy ahead to his hometown of Roswell, New Mexico to prep for the mission. Now, there's a tunnel that's accessible through Specy's hideout that will take you straight into the Nazis' top-secret underground base, where they're experimenting with some sort of wigged-out alien technology.
Roswell, New Mexico, you said? This is one of ours.
What do you mean? One of yours?
Yeah, wouldn't you like to know? So you can send coded messages back to your pals in Berlin?
No.
What the fuck is she even doing here?
Grace, why? She's good people.
She's a fucking Nazi. On your boat. What were you saying, Pops?
That secret base you were talking about was constructed by us. Das Yuchel, one of our biggest safekeeps. Yeah, it was located here, underground, near what is now Roswell, New Mexico, but it existed for 1,000 years, long before America got subjugated by the Europeans. It contained technology related to anti-gravity research, something that could easily turn the tide of war. We gave the US government access to it. Unfortunately, it was too late. America fell. The Nazis took hold of our safekeep.
Shit, that's not gonna sit well with Speshy. He had his bet on space aliens. He once saw a ship that crashed back there in 47.
So what do you want with this place?
Know what the Oberkommando is?
Aye. That's where the top brass clack tails of the Nazi war machine reside.
Yeah, well, the Nazis moved it into your safekeep set. So whatever it is so important that the whole upper echelon of the Nazi leadership left Berlin and set up shop in New Mexico.
And this is why you need this for.
What on earth is that?
This is a portable nuclear bomb. We're gonna take out the Oberkommando, cripple the Nazi leadership, and destabilize the fucking country and let the people know that the fight is back on. Blazkowicz, load up. I'm sending you to Roswell with this. Roswell is out of helicopter range, so we'll drop you off by the coast near Galveston. From there, you will catch a ride to Roswell. Rendezvous with Super Spesh at Papa Joe's All-American Diner, and plant the nuke inside the very heart of the Oberkommando. Then, you blow that shit the fuck up. Okay, Blazkowicz, look for Papa Joe's All-American Diner. Meet Super Spesh inside the restaurant. Do not break cover.
So, Americans.
Oh, here's the scene.
Going to the concert tonight?
Oh, Jeb here is. He's a big fan of DK for Ain't Jeb.
Well, the music makes me happy. What's wrong with that, Wayne?
Nothing wrong with that, Jeb.
I like your style, Americans. Very good. You're part of the Reich now. Subject of the great Führer. I hope for your sake you consider the Reich and all its glorious people your own.
Yes, of course, sir.
Sure. Let me give you some free advice. You are witnessing a new dawn for America. You have a choice in this new world, because the time will come when, how do you say, the wheat detaches from the chaff. Have you taken your German lessons?
Oh, yes, sir.
Good. You, how do you say thank you in German?
Oh, of course, sir. Let me see. It's,
Yes?
Dank.
Yes, out with it.
Danky.
My God.
Was that all right?
No, that was terrible. You're butchering my beautiful language. It's Danke schön, verdammt. Say it.
Danke schön?
Incorrect. Danke schön.
Okay, you asked him to say something, and you said something else. Thank you is Danke. Thank you very much is Danke
Oh, I
schön.
will, sir, and I am so sorry.
Beeindruckend.
You're gonna fuck.
Ich hab die Kerben an deinem Gewehrkolben gesehen.
Oh yeah, they got the one wheel
Das sind
one wheel
keine
tack here.
Abschüsse. Die sorgen dafür, dass das Gewehr mir nicht wegrutscht.
I got today's news for you right here, mister. Only one Reichsmark.
Look at you people. Celebrating your own destruction.
Marching beat. I'm so happy you Germans brought some culture to this country. Commandant Neidner? Did I pronounce that right? You really must correct me if I didn't.
Oh, just a bit more practice, Fräulein Edler, and you will pass the test on changeover day with the highest marks.
I just couldn't stand all that primitive jungle music they used to play. Jazz and rock and roll. Quite verschrecklich, like you would say, right?
Yes, good, Fräulein Edler. You know, I see great potential in you. Your attitude is impeccable.
You flatter me, Captain.
You are a lady deserving of flattery, Fräulein.
Oh, stop. But I wonder one thing, Captain.
Tell me.
Why do you tolerate that awful band, Decaffer? Those boys are Englishmen pretending to be German. I even stopped listening to Mozart when I heard he's not German at all, but some kind of impure Austrian. Now, Beethoven, that is...
Fräulein Edna, may I remind you that the Führer himself is Austrian by birth? And so is my grandmother.
I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to...
To insult the Führer like that is... It's outrageous.
I really didn't mean to...
Be quiet, Fräulein. Your name will be reported to my superiors.
Oh, please, no!
You will be carefully monitored from now on. Do not step out of line again, or you will face grave consequences. Do you understand?
Yes, sir,
Quiet!
Hello.
Just a heads up, we are streaming on Twitch.
Okay. I'm just playing Helldivers right now.
Papa Joe's All-American Diner. My kind of dive.
Was hast du heute gelernt, Peter?
Inglorious Bastards.
Stuff?
I like it to an okay extent. I don't like it a ton. I think it was a funny movie.
This scene reminds me of Inglorious Bastards.
Reprimanded? I don't think so. Yelled at, maybe. I've been yelled at before.
Talking about?
He's quoting the movie. Just keep playing games.
I'd pause to adjust audio level a bit.
Bobby told me that the Führer painted the
Hello
Mona
there,
Lisa.
sir. Please.
Then he made the
Have
atom
a seat at the
bomb.
counter. I'll be right with you.
Then he put my head...
Ma'am, what'll it be?
I want the
We're
chili.
about to close, unfortunately.
Oh, it's to go. We'll be quick. Let's see. I'll have the...
Blazkowicz, Speshy knows you're coming to attack the Oberkommando, but he has no idea you bringing a damn atom bomb. You gotta break him the news.
Hello?
Come on, Peter. Let's go someplace else.
But Mom, we
No
haven't even...
buts.
Oh. Bitte schön. A good day, ma'am.
You, one strawberry milkshake, please. Oh, I hope you don't have a fire back there to put out. If so, I'll come back another time.
I'm sure the fire can wait, Commandant. One strawberry milkshake coming right up.
Fireman, I recognize your face. Very Aryan face it is too. Are you out of Station 1?
There you go, Commandant.
Oh, vielen Dank.
Endlessly funny to me
Now
that
you-
Blasco doesn't.
Show me your
Why?
identification papers. I love strawberry milkshake. It's perhaps my favorite American thing. So simple. Just milk and ice cream. The rest of the menu, however, I think you will need to address. I think it needs to be more German. Yes. Tell me, are you from here, John Smith? Huh? I read here that you operate out of Station 6. What is the location of Station 6? I'm unfamiliar with this station. Speak up.
Kommandant, Sie werden vom Oberkommando verlangt.
War das nicht Zeit? Trink grad noch meine Erdbeermilch.
Leider nicht, Kommandant. Das Oberkommando verlangt, Sie umgehend zu sehen.
In Ordnung, ich komme schon. Mein Gott.
fucking front door! Before any more...
Not that I don't trust you, Blazkowicz, but there's nothing saying you couldn't be wearing a mask made to look like William J. Blazkowicz to hide your alien space lizard facial traits. So, how many of the password that Grace gave you?
She didn't give me one.
Right. Off with the mask. Show me your lizard face, motherfucker.
Super Special, lower your weapon before I break your arm or put your lights out.
I knew it was you, Terror Billy. I was just fucking with you. Come follow me. Hey. So, welcome to Mission Control. I haven't had much of a chance to clean up around here. I'm sorry about that. It's, good stuff. This shit right here. It keeps the signals from getting through. Very effective against alien mind-reading devices. How's Grace?
Good.
Baby Abby?
Fine as cream gravy.
Christ, I miss her. Even the pissing in the face part, you know? I mean, maybe I miss that the most. Little fucker.
So what have you been doing down here, Super Special?
This place? My papa and me used this place.
I like
to
that
collect all the
triangle of
evidence we
weird
could
shit
find
down
for
there.
government cover up. Cookie?
Oh.
It's been more than a decade now. Summer of '47. I was the same year I quit working as a lawyer. In the year I joined the Black Revolutionary Front, after I got Grace acquitted from that murder charge that the goddamn FBI pigs trumped up against her. Anyway, one night, Papa heard something on the police frequency, and he brought me up north to Murphy's Ranch, where we found this flying saucer-like thing that crashed into the ground. And wouldn't you know it, the U.S. motherfucking military swooped in and quarantined off the entire purview. Gave us some kind of bullshit story about a weather balloon. They were lying out of their asses because we made off with some actual hard evidence. Here, take a look at this. Huh? Pulled that baby right out of the crash site. Now, does that look like something that came off a weather balloon? This place is where we kept the records and started surveilling what the military is up to. Papa built most of it.
So you reckon what you saw was a spaceship?
I'm not saying it's a flying saucer from outer space, but it was clearly extraterrestrial in origin, if you catch my drift. It's all fucking connected, man. If you trace the chain of causation, you find yourself in a secret underground facility about 10 clicks east of Roswell, up by Bottomless Lakes, Area 52. Our government captured an alien flying saucer, and they stored the salvaged bodies and technology in an underground vault. Everyone was involved. The FBI pigs, the military pigs, even the goddamn King President pig himself. Check this shit out. Right? Area 52, Area 51, over here, Area 48, Area 56, all over the Southwest. Nevada, New Mexico. It's one gigantic complex, and it's connected by underground train tunnels. Look at the pictures. Plasma guns, mind control, anti-gravity engines. And after our coward-ass government surrendered to the fucking Nazi pigs, our new masters took over all these bases, and they kept doing their own experiments to further their own fascist agenda. Look at this. This whole thing is the Area 52 military compound. Up here, it's, the Nazi head honchos installed the fucking Oberkommando. But down here below, there's a cavernous vault full of all kinds of weird-ass technology, alien shit. It's all down there. Now, I haven't seen it myself, but it's there.
Well, whatever it is,
I love it when they're so adamant and use that phrase. I've not seen it myself.
Exactly what kind of technology we're dealing with, but it's
He
most
is
likely
right, though.
space alien based.
He is right, but
It's
he's
not
also
about aliens.
origin.
How the fuck do you know? Are you some kind of expert on all things extraterrestrial now? Look, I've been a lawyer
he's
a long
right in
fucking time,
this
and
game's
I know
context.
a motherfucking conspiracy when I see one. No, okay, I'm not saying it's space aliens, right? But it goes without saying it's fucking space aliens.
So, I got a nuke in this here fire extinguisher.
Okay. Cool it. I did not mean to rile you.
Grace told me that you know a way into the Oberkommando. You get me in there, I will use this nuke to blow the top brass of the Nazi leadership to smithereens.
Yes! Yes, of course! That sounds so good. I'm here to help. Papa dug these tunnels to the underground train system that connects all the top secret military bases. This tunnel goes right to Area 52 cargo train loading depot. All right. Now, you should put that nuke in this backpack to keep your hands free for shooting. All right. Lots of Nazis down there. And other things. Now, I'll keep in touch on the radio. Help you out. Hey, stay frosty, Blazkowicz.
You know, there's a body upstairs that has yet to be dealt with.
Keep going down that tunnel, and you'll end up at the Area 52 cargo train loading depot. Fastest way to Area 52 will be to hitch a ride on one of those cargo trains.
So we just spent like 5 minutes in that cutscene, maybe. And
Caroline,
the body was just
you still copy?
visible through
You
the
think
door.
they can see I'm fading? Without your wings, I would fall. Oh, what the hell? They got rocket trains now.
That's when you got the zoomies.
Guten Tag.
Guten Abend.
Guten Morgen. Or as bread would say, German bread would say, Gluten Morgen.
No, I have not.
It's okay. But I bring it up because there's well, it's a beer drinking competition movie from the same people who made Super Troopers. And the final level of the challenge is to drink out of Das Boot without it spilling. Das Boot is not the correct way to pronounce that thing's name. It's what they picked, but to say the boot in German, it's Der Stiefel. But it doesn't roll off the tongue like Das Boot. Der Stiefel because it's masculine. For some reason.
Well, boots would probably be masculine, shoes would probably be feminine.
Yeah, every noun in German has a masculine or feminine. You have to sort of just memorize them. Same with French.
Spanish. Although that one's easier because I think there's only masculine and feminine. There's no neutral. Because remember, German has 16 instances of the word the. Roswell. Okay. None of that. As long as you're copyrighted. None of that. Now, I've noticed we've not gotten a shotgun yet. I'll have a number 4 or number 6. Oh yeah, already before you came in, we saw the scene where the, I don't remember his rank, but the soldier in Roswell talks to a couple Klansmen about speaking. Like, okay, how do you say thank you? And then he corrects them by saying Dankeschön. Come on, dude. You didn't ask him to say a qualifier with it.
Walter.
How many Enigma codes? Where are they?
I'll be right back. I have to smoke.
Okay.
Cat.
Getting that Huidawana your lungs. I actually forgot we train mission in this game.
engine is on the tracks, get inside and fire her up, old man.
Alright, these burners are already red. That's not correct. It shouldn't already be burning.
All right, we're on the move. Gotta head up front and grab the controls.
Aha, here's the shotgun.
Walter, come here.
Been like
You got him in the throat.
one guy that knows something's up. You know, for having all that armor on, you're better helmets. I swear it's just whenever you are, I hit here. Don't have epilepsy. During this section, you're much incentivized to not be, because those robots will come after you. They are a pain in the ass.
Did you just shoot a dog with that gun? Kind of seems like overkill.
It's overkill for everything but... hanging out. Conversation.
Heil Hitler.
Famous last word.
Hier ist nichts.
You're thinking, fuck you think I am? Where?
So the logistics for the plan of how BJ survives his beheading, like I've seen that scene specifically before, and it's like,
whack as fuck.
how the fuck did you guys set up a secret laboratory in the execution thing?
What?
When did, like, their secret laboratory is basically right underneath where he gets beheaded in the execution thing, and I don't remember what remade American city that is, but like,
I don't remember either.
it's just, yeah, it's just like maybe it's reconstructed Washington D.C. I don't remember. Yeah, but it's like London, how they completely obliterated it, then replaced like all but a few buildings with like shitty concrete buildings. And since like Set fucked with the concrete recipe, it's all molding and falling apart.
And I could really use one of those chargers right about now.
So how'd they keep that one guy's brain alive in a jar for 14 years?
Something cryogenic something. I figured they would have had a recharge station near the... Don't charge your guns, just charge your guns. Batteries. It also makes sense to have one in the cargo bay, but there's not. Hijack the... Oh, it might be. Ah, there it is. In the, you know, giant control room back there.
Stick this in your pipe and smoke it.
Probably was supposed to put it the other way.
stick this in your pipe and smoke it.
Dude, you're carrying a nuke on your back.
Mm-hmm. And I wanted to go several kilometers per second.
So imagine a co-op mode for this game and a co-op mode for Doom, but it's like Doom Guy and Blazkowicz in either game. They just like come in from each other's game dimension.
What would be the conflict? They would just be dead.
What do you mean?
Everything except and Doom Guy would be dead already. There'd be no.
Well, like if you wanted to play co-op in this game, you would just summon Doom Guy, and then the other player would come in playing as Doom Guy.
What I'm saying is they're both so proficient at killing, it wouldn't be a challenge.
I mean, Doom Guy is more proficient at killing, though. Like I feel like the only problem with this is a lot of the times the Nazis aren't well set up for momentum killing, and that's what he's all about these days.
Yeah.
Still, though, like, Doom Guy can basically instant kill anything he gets within a meter of. He just rips and tears.
Until it's done. And then he goes back to sleep. People shooting each other, sleep. Demon breathes, real shit.
See, that's why I like the Doom speed run in the games done quick, because they were trying to get the maximum score for each level, like score tier. And the only way to do that isn't skipping the game, because you really have to kill everyone, so it's like, you just have to play Doom really, really good.
How do I kill everyone? Efficient.
It's beautiful. It's like murder poetry.
Does it rhyme?
A little.
Okay, hey man, you need to shove that nuke right up in their filthy Nazi nerve center. The Oberkommando is situated at ground level directly above the cavernous vault with all that alien shit inside. You gotta haul your ass on up there, baby.
I don't know what this button does, but I'm gonna hit it.
Neat.
I forget what elevator this is.
Oh, is it another fucking inclinator? Oh, it's an inclinator.
That must be the dot you should say.
I've
Keep
been on
talking
an
about.
inclinator in my entire life. So, people in video games and science fiction like to use inclinators as just, oh, it's a science fiction elevator. And it's like, no, it's just a less efficient elevator.
It's meant for a fuck ton of freight, basically.
Not really. Like in science fiction, they're supposed to be more efficient in a certain way in exchange for being slower. In reality, they're not. They're just worse elevators. They're literally just worse elevators. The only time you ever build an inclinator is the one I was on. The one I was on is an inclinator that is there instead of an elevator that gets you up onto the plateau that old Quebec City is built on.
Okay.
And that's because the slope up the plateau is not like a sheer 90-degree angle, it's like a slope. So the elevator can't go straight up down, it has to go on an angle. So it's an inclinator.
I think it's also easier to do very long distances with an inclinator instead of an elevator. Because it'd be like climbing a track rather than being pulled by a cord.
I mean, it makes sense if you want an elevator that hugs a surface that's at an angle. Like, that's it. And most surfaces that elevators are on are built by humans and are artificial, so they're not at angles. Like, just the physics behind them, they're just less efficient elevators. Like, an elevator is always better to build than an inclinator, even if you... Like, there's many different ways to build an elevator.
Yeah, I just figured it was specialized to the type of whatever's gonna ride it. Like if it's a vehicle,
like,
inclinator.
No, an elevator's still better. Like you're just making the thing. So, like, the weight is distributed pure top-down in the structure of the elevator if it's just a normal elevator. An inclinator, like, the idea is that it's supposed to be distributed on, like, a surface. Yeah, that doesn't really work out that well. It's just all distributed on, instead of, like, evenly around or, like, evenly distributed surface, like, weight points, it's all just on one side. Because this is the contact side. It's a fucked way to build an elevator. It's just not good. It's just, it looks futuristic, and it's good at showing off scenery.
Oh, we can move more than just up and down. Like, no, you're moving up and down, but at an angle.
Like, it just feels like the kind of thing that Elon Musk would build inside his buildings to feel futuristic when he's really just a dumb asshole. Like, they're not even space efficient.
Yeah, they're terrible for space. The reason elevators work so well is because they're like, what, a 6x6 square?
Yeah.
And then you just move it up and down. Probably more like 9x9, but anyway. Like 9x9x8 is the volume.
So yeah, the science fiction conceit behind inclinator is that you're distributing the force on the inclined surface rather than having it all within the mechanism of the elevator itself, like a straight up down elevator would. And that's why they're used for cargo. But they don't really account for the reality that they have to all be secured on one side rather than being secured evenly, and that kind of fucks the whole thing up.
And the security of an elevator is like if the mechanism fails in a way that would make the brakes not hold, you would just fall upwards. Because the counterweight is heavier than the max load of the elevator. That's why an elevator has a max load listed. The counterweight is like 500 pounds above that. So if the brakes are gone, the counterweight is just going to pull itself down, pull the car up.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of those elevator drop scenarios inside movies and TV shows happen when the cables are destroyed and then the brakes are also destroyed.
That's why they have multiple cables. Because if one fails, there are more to keep it moving safely until it's repaired. Oh. Move safely until the current occupants disembark. Really shouldn't move without all of them there. Back here.
So, you want the Nazis to leave the warhead alone once you planted it, right? Well, what you gotta do is place it in the Oberkommando's nuclear reactor. That way the Nazis
it
won't be able to
looks like
track
a
its
fire
radiation
extinguisher.
signature. They won't find it, they won't disarm it.
Looks like what?
It looks like a fire extinguisher. I assumed you'd just like steal a fire extinguisher and replace it with a nuke and then just fuck off.
Makes sense to me.
Kennst du sicherlich dieses unglückliche Gefühl, als ob man durch einen Traum spazieren würde.
Ich weiß, was du meinst.
So ist es auch auf der Venus. Nur 10-mal stärker.
Was ist mit der Hitze? So nah an der Sonne.
Wir hatten spezielle Schutzanzüge, war aber trotzdem sehr heiß. Die Hitze vermisse ich nicht, aber dieses wunderbar surreale Gefühl.
Da wünscht man sich fast, dass das Oberkommando in Gefahr ist und das Notfallprotokoll in Kraft tritt. Notfallprotokoll? Ist egal. Ich hätte nichts sagen sollen.
Hä?
So here's the thing, you should probably stop using that gun when big firefights break out. Like, for sneaking around and popping people in the head, it's perfect, but like...
Yeah.
When you're in a multi-person fight, you really should switch to the machine gun, because it's basically a bullet length.
It's just that Blasco got infinitely slower at pulling out a new weapon.
So, you want the Nazis to leave the warhead alone once you planted it, right? Well, what you gotta do is place it in the Oberkommando's nuclear reactor. That way the Nazis won't be able to track its radiation signature. They won't find it, they won't disarm it.
I mean, the implication here is he wants you to get behind the radiation shielding of a nuclear reactor, which sounds like a bad idea to me. But I guess you're dying anyway, so whatever.
And I got this fancy suit on that let me walk through New York
Oh yeah.
unaffected.
Wir hatten spezielle Schutzanzüge.
Come on. Had him dead center. You know, this one shockingly stealth.
Super Special. I am arming the warhead now. You may want to bug out of Roswell before this thing goes boom.
Far out, brother, far out. I have my guy at City Hall sound the tornado alarm, evacuate the whole town. Now look for an exit and get the hell out of the blast zone. I'm almost done clearing out mission control. Meet you at the rendezvous by Galveston.
Done deal.
Achtung, diese Einrichtung wurde infiltriert. Hochrangige Mitglieder des Oberkommandos versuchen die sofortige Evakuierung. Wiederhole, diese Einrichtung wurde infiltriert. Hochrangige Mitglieder des Oberkommandos bereit machen für sofortige Evakuierung.
Got a big boy over here. Health around here. Yeah, map.
get the hell out of Dodge. Yeah. Keep running, Nazis.
Für sofortige Evakuierung. Halten Sie Ihre Papiere bereit und melden Sie sich bei Ihrem Rettungsschiff. Der Start erfolgt umgehend. An alle hochrangigen Mitglieder des Oberkommandos bereit machen für sofortige Evakuierung. Halten Sie Ihre Papiere bereit und melden Sie sich bei Ihrem Rettungsschiff. Der Start erfolgt umgehend.
Where we're going now.
Gun.
Keys.
Just gonna leave him here to be nuked, right? Oh yeah. Love how he says run like that would mean anything.
Finally went home after almost 30 years. Oh, 20.
Hey, boy. My name's Billy. What's your name?
Well, my name's Billy, too, but my daddy says I'm not supposed to play with you.
Well, why'd he say that?
My daddy said that Negroes are a sickness on the community and a bad influence, dirty and thieves, and beggars and bums, and they don't know how to read or write, and that they're stinky and stupid and lazy and way too lazy to work an honest job.
Well, my daddy did, but my mama say white folks is mean as all get out, and hating and resenting on account they used to keep all colors as slaves, and now they're not allowed no more. And that's why I can't use a good restroom at the fair, and the man in the store won't let me in so I can buy chewing gum or a soda pop.
Well, what kind of chewing gum you like?
Injun Scouts.
Red or yellow?
Yellow.
I hate the red ones.
The red ones taste like puke.
Yeah.
What you got in that jar, Billy?
Oh, it's nothing at all. It's for catching tadpoles.
What you gonna do with tadpoles in that jar?
Just go watch them swim. I feed them crumbs and carrots from the yard. Then they become pinky frogs.
Well, I've seen tadpoles down the stream. Follow me and I'll show you.
Okay. Come on.
Remember you showed me the ring, Mama? For when I met someone special? Well, I did. And it'll look right on her.
Come on. Look at this, Billy. Look, the rat fell into my bucket. Now he can't get out. Look at that.
He'll drown. Probably. Well, save him, Billy. He's drowning.
It's just a rat. He's gross. He's eating our food and spreading germs, pooping in our cupboards.
He's dying. He's dying, Billy. He's dead! Ah!
Billy, look! Billy! Come back!
Walter.
You done did it, Billy. You saved his life.
Oh, Guy.
How old was I then? 19, 20 maybe? I was 9, maybe 10.
Frank got mad and quit the business with him.
Billy?
Yeah?
Can I tell you a secret?
Okay.
Promise not to tell anyone.
Yeah, okay.
I'll whisper it. I think you're very handsome, and I like you.
Are you out there somewhere, Billy? Inclined to this day to endure amongst the living?
That's a fucking big handle.
Mama! Daddy!
What's the goddamn ruckus?
Annie and Howard, they followed me. They pinned me down. They took my pocket knife.
What the hell is wrong with you? You let them take your property, they're gonna walk all over you till there's nothing left. Now, I gave you that pocket knife. It was in your care. It's your responsibility.
I will speak to their parents.
You will do no such thing, Sophia. Oh, you gonna let your mommy fight your battles for you, are you, boy? Now you go on out there and take back what's yours, and you are not setting foot in this house again until you do.
I'll be in the grave rotting away, and still a better daddy than you.
What should now I do? Rock hammer, shotgun.
So the thing that gets me is knowing that this home is technically still occupied and his dad still lives there, because it looks like it's abandoned.
Yeah, I was gonna say a man lives here.
Yeah, seriously. Like, it looks like it's been abandoned for longer than BJ was in a coma. Like,
I mean, he was in a coma for 14 years.
yeah, this looks like at least 20 years abandonment. Like America wasn't in the war when this place stopped being taken care of.
That was kind of true when they were still living there.
Hey. Son, I have tried reasoning with you. I've tried smacking sense into you till the cows come home, and nothing is working. Every night you wake me up with these noises. No matter how many times I try to tell you there are no monsters in our basement.
Sorry, Daddy. At night, I see them. Clear as daylight. They're coming to kill Mama.
All right. Here's what we're gonna do. You take this.
Wow.
Now, you and I are going down into the basement, and any monsters that show up, we shoot them dead, right between their eyes.
The one time he was a good dad
The
ever.
best way to fix a problem is to face it head on. You with me?
I can tell you for a fact this is the one time he was ever
Sophia,
a good dad.
You in on this? You see him?
No, Daddy. The monsters are gone.
Yeah, I reckon if you do no wrong, ain't no monster gonna come after you, son. You think we scared him off for good this time?
May I keep the gun?
You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Girl pointed right at his face.
Man, that's really trusting of this dad who's so abusive to give his child a rifle.
Right? Now, it was a BB gun, but still.
Like, how did this man even fuck up this house this badly?
When a house is already on the decline and you don't have money to fix it in the first
Place is
place,
gone to shit.
it just keeps going to more and more shit.
I ain't been down here in nary a decade. I own a 2,000-acre ranch up by Forney Lake now. I heard on the radio you'd been sighted up near Roswell. I figured you might show up here.
Nothing in this house but bad memories.
So why'd you come? Need a place to hide? You need money? Well, you're barking up the wrong tree, son. Far too late to come begging now.
Ain't nothing you can offer to make up for what you done to us. I think of my father, I see a fuck you and a fist flying in my face.
When'd you ever do right by me? Disobedient, ungrateful, sense like a flat tire, and a mouth like a sewer. Oh, I saw where you was headed. I've been down that hole myself. And I guarantee goddamn to you, I did all in my might to pull you out. What more do you want from me?
I wanted you to treat me like I mattered. Like I wasn't some piece of dog shit got stuck on your shoe.
I did my damnedest with you. The truth is, you were broke beyond fixing. What are you, some sort of super killer terror bomber now?
Yeah, something like that.
You're on the wrong side, buddy. All them years, I was banging my head into the wall. coming to see that everyone was against me. And when the Nazis took over, things got a lot better. You play by their rules, you can do very well for yourself. Ask anyone around these parts. Blazkowicz is a name of renown and respect. Everything you touch turns to shit, and I do not need your stink on my name. Wanted murderer. You run off to the army as soon as you come of age. You broke your mother's heart.
Where is she?
She's gone.
When? What happened?
What happened is we had a big goddamn war, and now we got a new government with new rules. They took her. She gone. And what's that queer outfit you're wearing?
What do you mean they took her?
They rounded up all the Jews and the coloreds and the queers. This is a white man's world now. White man's got to keep it Christian.
You sold her out.
So what? Wife made a living bemoaning me and raised a boy into a murderer. Well, I always saw you for what you are. 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag. On your knees.
Daddy, I'm your son.
Down on your fucking knees.
Sorry, killed your mother. You really think that's gonna help you?
Was the time I'd have pissed myself, had a gun pointed at my head. You know what I feel right now? Not a goddamn thing. Who'd you call?
They heard everything.
Who in the hell'd you call?
Gotta disable these claws. Why did I come here? I should have run home. To you, Anya.
Another hit to the head trauma.
Das ist er. Gute Arbeit, Männer. Das ist er.
Schau, schau. General? Oh, schön.
Wirklich. Blaskowitsch. Really? Do you want to love and cherish me till death do us part? Would you like to kiss the bride now? But not before the wedding. Schicken wir in Schlaf.
Jawohl.
I need you to rest now. While I prepare the ceremony. Meine Damen und Herren, wir haben ihn! Mörder, du hast meinen Sohn getötet! Er hat meinen Sohn getötet!
Ruhig bleiben, bleib ruhig. Setz dich wieder hin.
Er hat es verdient zu sterben!
It's all a show. And I'm the guy wearing the black hat.
No, I say! You will not deny me access to my client. You see this? Read it. I am entitled to confer with my client in absolute privacy. Do you want me to call the judge? You will be looking for another job tomorrow. You hear me? Now you let me see my client, or are you gonna test me?
What is this? Take that hood off of him! Schnell, motherfucker! Oh, come. How's he supposed to talk to me when he's got that gag thing covering his mouth?
Not my problem, it stays on.
Oh, Christ! Will you just give us some privacy, please? Oh, you look like ass, man. Fuck. Looks like you're at death's door. Seriously, this is not a good look for you. Anyway, listen, your trial's coming up in a couple of weeks, and after that, they're gonna execute you, and that whole charade is gonna be televised to every living room on the planet. So instead of that bullshit going down, we're gonna break you the fuck out of here right now. It's kind of a risky plan, but the security they have around you is out of this world, so it's kind of the only play we got, all right? I mean, the hoops I had to jump through to get to you, and I'm your fucking lawyer. That pissed me off. Hey, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make like you attacked me, and when the guard pig comes in looking for your ass, I'm gonna sneak up behind him, and I'm gonna shove this little number right into the base of his skull. I'm gonna grab his keys and his gun, and I'm gonna roll you right on out to the elevator, popping Nazis wherever they show up, straight down to the garage where Bombati and Anya and everyone else has the getaway car. Okay, you ready?
Why are those assets moving?
Show on the road. Fuck! That hurts so bad. You don't even know. Let's get this fucking gag thing off you. All right. Once we hit the street, it's all car chases and flying bullets. They got tanks outside, man. We got some tricks up our sleeve, though. If we make it that far, we make it. The hard part is getting down to the garage. Hey! Help! Help! Open the door! He fucking attacked me, man! He broke my nose, and then he got out through that door right there! Fucking Terror Billy! He's on the loose! Stay back! And he had help! They came in right through that door, and they broke him out. It was space aliens, man!
Schnitt! Gott! Zimmermann, Sie haben Talent. Sie sollten zum Film gehen, bei Helene vorsprechen.
Guter Schuss, General. Der zuckt noch.
Idiot. He was dead as soon as you walked into the building. Tapferer kleiner Liebling, ich bin dein und du bist mein. Liebling, so lieblich und... Open your mouth. Open. Open it. That's it. Huh? How does it taste? Shh. How does it taste? The gunpowder of the bullet that killed your friend. How does it feel? Do you love the taste? Oh. You hear that? It's my attack force. Moving in on your friends in the garage. You're so boy. I'm gonna go down there now and join in on the fun.
Anya, my family. Weeks pass, or more. Feel myself slipping away. Got me praying for the end.
For theft and destruction of public and private property, aiding the enemy, torture, terrorism, including nuclear, both domestic and abroad, and high treason. For gruesome murders that number in the thousands, you have been found guilty, Mr. William Joseph Blazkowicz. It is rare, even for a man of my job description, to come face to face with true evil. And it pains me that the maximum sentence that I can bestow upon you is something as trivial as death! Death, Mr. Blazkowicz! Nothing but swift, sheer death! Bailiff!
Oh, you died during your revenge fantasy. I think you're supposed to go immediately to 2 guns as soon as you can, though.
Out of ammo.
I think it was smart of the developers to put in this sequence. It's a reference to some American fiction. I can't remember what it's called.
I can't remember either.
You know, it has a bridge and everything. You know what I'm talking about.
Bridge over River Kwai?
I don't know.
I don't think it was that one. That was about Vietnam.
Oh, it sounds like a Vietnam movie now. Can you destroy the Hitler portrait? At what point does the sequence end?
There's a. I can't remember. It's not too long. There's a room I have to get to. Jesus fucking Christ. The reload takes so fucking long.
Hey, Walter.
Surrender before the righteous tear off the right!
This should really have a checkpoint later.
Surrender before the righteous tear off the right!
Yeah, it seems like they want you to keep moving or be overrun. I just don't know where you're supposed to be moving to.
How long does this go on for?
You said you're supposed to get to a specific room.
Yeah, I thought that. Fuck! I don't want to keep doing this. I want to move on. This section, I'm sick of it.
Hey, it's a power fantasy. Why not?
It just takes too fucking long.
Oh, maybe you're supposed to leave out the front door. Oh, there you go.
Well, the mission said fight, and now that everyone's dead, it says escape.
Mom?
Oh, my son.
I thought I lost you, Mama. I thought I'd never see you again.
Oh, Billy. Life is full of unexpected things. Some make you cheerful, and some break your heart.
I wasn't there when you needed me.
To show how sweaty I used to be, I did that courtroom mission on Ultraviolence
It felt like my heart was being ripped out of my chest when you left.
Last time being when the game launched.
But all hardship is temporary. Do you know this? And most of it is inevitable. I had to stay behind so that you could leave. And now you're the one in trouble. Do not worry for me. My troubles are over, my son.
I don't want to go back out there. I can't do this anymore.
You are strong, Billy. We are survivors, you and I. We keep fighting even when we do not know how. You cannot help but be my son.
I'm having twins, Mama. They're not born yet. I want to see them. I wanted you to see them. I miss you.
We will be together soon. You just have one more hardship to go.
Bailiff!
Warm quilted daydreams. Stolen by cold winds of reality.
Bürger des Großreiches, dies ist ein Tag des Triumphes.
Yeah, this is Washington.
That's the Washington Dick.
Tapferen Soldaten William Joseph Blaskowitz gefangen nehmen konnten. Die Festnahme
And since Japan are allies, she has a katana.
Dallas mit einem schnellen Einsatz ohne Todesopfer. Nun wird diesem Schwerverbrecher und ehemaligen Terroristenanführer die Gerechtigkeit erfahren, die er seinen unzähligen Opfern verwehrte. Unser ruhmvolles Reich wird nicht ruhen, ehe der Krieg gewonnen ist! Sieg heil!
Sieg heil! Sieg heil! Sieg heil!
We would have been so good together. Darling,
At what point?
you're breaking my heart.
She's fucking with him because of the rain. Munition thing in the bottom left. Also, with how New Order ended, I thought we were going to be playing this game as Anya, which I would have been down for.
Everyone in position. She's dropping it!
Ihr ready, Kinderlach? We have less than 7 seconds. Okay, ready, steady, Max, bombate! Grab it! Anya, now! Hurry! We have 3 seconds! We need to give his brain oxygenated blood.
It's already
or
been
it
3
will die.
seconds.
Is he alive? Answer me, is he alive?
I'm afraid it's too late.
Oh, no. No.
What? Brain activity! Yes! He's alive!
Oh.
fucking genius, Sid. Did I ever tell you that?
Exhaust! Max is right. We should get out of here. The man ready for transport?
Oh Gott, ist tot. Scheiße. Das will ich.
Max's head crushed in that dude's helmet.
Look! He's awake.
Hey, look at that German bastard! The only person on the planet hard enough to survive getting his head chopped off. Mr. Blazkowicz, can you hear me? Okay, so listen to this. Some time ago, Caroline obtained this latest generation biologically engineered super soldier body from a Nazi scientific lab. Very, very impressive specimen. Anila, please show this to him.
Look, William, Sid is gonna attach this to build a connection between your head and your new body.
Anya! Kindler, please, I'm an outsider. Please come and help me here. Now, these are very rare Nazi combat equipment from super soldiers our fighters found in the field. None of them is working, but I have enough material to fix one contraption. You should decide which one you want. You can choose. Blink once for this one, blink twice for the one in the middle, blink 3 times for that over there.
Victor Hart, shackles, Battle Walker. Gonna go with Constrictor for now. Pretty good art. The Gremlin Blazkowicz chopping a leg.
I'm probably gonna go to bed after we're done with this scene.
Let's get to work.
Yeah,
where he gets his head reattached.
Yeah, we've been streaming for 4 hours, so it's a good enough stream.
Is this real? Or am I in heaven?
Sid? Sid!
I'm awake. I'm not asleep. I'm gotten you. How you feeling, Mr. Blazkowicz? Can you move your body? Yes, you can. Show us. Show us.
I feel powerful.
Do you remember your name? Do you remember your doings in the last 2 years?
Aside from killing Nazis.
If you die one more time, William, I will murder you. Come, I'll give you some clothes.
Send them to me when you're done. No, have you seen Ketzele? Hast du gesehen? Hast du gesehen? Schimchen? Mr. Blazkowicz.
How I look?
Like a new man, Yingler. A new man. Oh, look at you. I'm so happy you're back. Now, this same thing Shoshana has. This, no. This connects your head to your body. Very, very important not to fiddle with this. Now, you might feel some weird tingling sensation. Not to worry, it's normal. But let me know if anything else happens. For example, your head trying to reject your new body. Something like this.
It's hot! Max! Max! I feel the same way, Max.
Excellent. Now, I have prepared the contraption you wanted. Put it on. Let's see what you could do with it. Now, Mr. Blazkowicz, you see this opening here? Too small to fit a large man like you, right? Wrong! The constrictor harness will compress your torso so that you can fit into the narrowest spaces, but you have to be careful. When you use it, you won't be able to breathe.
But Seth, my ribcage is one thing, but what about my shoulders?
You can do it, Yingler! Crawl through the hole!
There's so much, you have to go through that tiny one at the bottom. There's so much bigger holes in that that you could just, a normal person could step through.
I think it wants me to go through this one.
Wow.
Could have gone over.
How unnecessary. Alright, I don't need to see the tutorial play that. I'm going to sleep. Good night.
Alright, good night. I'm basically gonna get through the call it.
Caroline, thank you. Take back your wings. I don't need them anymore.
Mr. Blazkowicz, you know, it's remarkable to see you here standing in front of me. It's just astonishing. You know, detention and public execution were the most well-guarded events in television history. They're protected by the full might of the Nazi war machine. And still, you're standing here in front of me. You know why? The only reason you are standing here is
Thanks for the follow.
She never gave up. No, this girl never gave up. When Grace's plan to rescue you failed, Anya remembered what I accomplished with Shoshana, asked me whether I can do the same thing for you. She was the one who brought into my attention the super soldier, biologically engineered bodies. She even reclaimed all of the weapons you lost at the ruins of the farmhouse. She is relentless, this girl. She's a keeper.
All right. Save going. Oh, thanks for coming out. I'll see you next time. Good night.